Welcome back, viewers. This is the Orangutan. Back on the farm. And, yeah, we've just seen that we've got some lettuce. We've changed our lettuce, as we saw, from selling to storing, which means we pick it up ourselves now, which should work out to be quite entertaining, considering my skill level on a forklift. So, yeah, but we'll take this trailer, which the grass wasn't growing on it after all. So yeah, we'll take it around and put some lettuce on it, and then hopefully by then we can get a few contracts in. Yeah, we've got a bit to do. It's not really much been happening lately. It's been a bit stagnant, as the title suggests. I've done quite a few contracts. The first three I made no money at all. Then the next three I think I made $1,500 perhaps. Yeah, it's been picking the wrong ones, I think. So anyway, we'll jump on the green machine. As you can see, we've still got to loosen up behind the wheel. I'll have to get that looked at. But she gets along alright for a little one. It's a great option. So we'll come over here and look up some of these, and what we might do is you can have a laugh while I cue the music. Almost had another endo incident there where I got the tine stuck in the ground. I don't know what happened there, but we managed to handle it. So yeah, as you can see, my pallet packing is second to none. So yeah, we'll just try to straighten this one up. Now we're going to park this, and then we'll head off and see if we can find some more lucrative contracts. We'll park this back up, and yeah, hopefully we can find something that's actually worth doing, which will be nice. So as I said, we were chasing our tail before. There's a screenshot of the ones that I've done earlier, and yeah, it got us nowhere. So let's hope these ones are a bit better. Jump in the old beast, and off we go, yeah. It was a bit tricky coming down that hill and going in this doorway. It's not the first time I've been caught there. Unfortunately, this time of year there doesn't seem to be any. We're through the planting season, so there's no ploughing contracts, which take a while because our tractor's underpowered, but they don't cost you as much money because there's no outlay on your part using your own equipment. But here we are, we're back now. We've done 2 spraying contracts, and as you can see, we've made quite a bit of money. Not 2 fields almost together, 42 and 40 or something. But yeah, so that worked out okay. So now for the rest of the day we might look at some farming books and look for some contracts and go to the club for a drink. Might be something here worth doing. Like I said, you've got to be careful because some of them will cost you more. One, I got paid $11,000. It cost me 13. It cost me 13,000. So I lost $2,000 on the deal. That was my first one. So at the start of this episode, like I say, it's just, whoa, look out! Might connect that up. I think it has that train. You thought I was going out there? Yeah, sucked in, mate. But yeah, you can be caught out. But we've filled up the sprayer and we're off. Now we're doing quite a large field. I think it's 31, it's up behind the shop. So what we're going to do here is we're going to head up to do 31, then we're going to park at the shop, and our wheat's ready. So we're going to bring a harvester. We'll lease that same harvester as last time. There's no point buying one, plus we can't afford it anyway. But I think we could afford the cheapest one, but no header. I don't see the point in that. Plus we only use it every 12 months at the moment on one small field, so we'll rent that again and yeah, drive it back here. Here we are. Got the contract done. Didn't really make much money out of it, but the harvester price has come out of that, which is around about 3,000 for the harvester and the header, so that's good. We're in speed racer mode here. Can't see much, we might change out of that. Yeah, here we are pulling up the field. Sorry if we're speeding along a bit today. We just want to get a bit of progress done before the end of the episode because the start of it was quite dreadful. See if we can get this thing to work. Okay, so we'll start that off. And we'll have to go back to the shop and bring back our tractor so we can hook up our trailer. Leave the straw once again. Got a plan for the straw this time. We've already got quite a bit of straw in the silo. So here we are up at the shop. Thankfully we parked under the trees. The ute's still here as well. I don't know why I still have that ute. There's no real use for it. It's good to drive to the stadium and drink beer, but that's about it. I suppose it's an asset. We always get rid of it later if we need to, and you know, if we're money short for something important. Yeah, we've arrived back at the farm now. Didn't want to bore you with that drive, this thing doesn't go the fastest. Yeah, so we'll drop off this fertiliser spreader, hook up the trailer, get ready to empty out the harvester. I think that trailer's currently set on 8,000 litres. You can go everything from a bale trailer, which is a flat one, which we could you know, put pallets and that on, to 4,000, 8,000 or 12,000. I could go up to 12,000, but you do that at the workshop once you buy it. I think it costs you the initial time, but once you buy the options you can swap and change, so it's quite a handy little trailer for the price. I think it's only about $8,000. But at the moment we've got it set on 8, which is more than sufficient. We'll get bigger fields and that'll last us a little bit longer because we can bump it up to 12. You see there's some lettuce there, so while we're waiting for that harvester we might do a bit more of this fancy work on the forklift here. Bit of a wiggle there, yeah. I'll see you wiggle there. There we go. Now these are, I think I had a look at it before, I think they're 500 litres per pallet, so it's, I might as well say a tonne in every 2. So when you're looking at your price of say 2,500 to 3,000, that's 2 pallets. So we've got a few bucks put on the trailer here, which is good. We'll wait till we get a decent price for it and we'll sell that. I think we've got 1 pallet of eggs. I'm not quite sure how they work out. This is a lot simpler to work out than them. There you go, she's packed a bit rough, but as long as you get them, I've found if you put a couple on, do the straps, put a couple on, do the straps. That way you don't come up with your very last pallet and knock them all over, because I've done that before. Or half your load falls off, and yeah, that can be somewhat of a bummer. Save yourself a lot of heartbreak if you just jump on in between and strap it up. Most of the time if you had more tractors you'd have one sitting on the front of that just ready to do that type of thing. So anyway, we've completed that, so we'll park this up, jump back in the tractor and empty out that harvester. And after the harvester finishes we'll send it back because it's leased. And we're going to look at doing something with this straw. Because we've got a lot of straw, we may either hire or buy a baling wagon. We might, I'm hoping one will come up in the second-hand store, but there was one, but it was a great big gigantic 50-tonne one. I didn't need something that big for this small farm, and it was more money than I think we had, so, but yeah, maybe the one that we rent might come up cheap for around about the 10,000 or so. So here we go, we're coming down on the last lap here. So once we get to the end of this, we'll look into definitely pick up that straw. It's not worth a great deal of money, but then again neither are the contracts, so it's going to be much of a muchness. So what I'll do is finish this off, send the harvester back. That's the end of today's episode. Sorry if it was a bit disjointed, but yeah, we'll get making gains again. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.